So I didn't post yesterday for a check-in. Yeah, slacking a little. Thought I'd catch up now. Um, the truth is, I didn't do much for my art yesterday. Uh, I was working on like more the business side of it than like the creation side of it. So I wasn't feeling really into talking about that, I guess. But I should be posting here whether or not I'm creating new work, right? Right. So today and yesterday, what have I done? I've been working on the planning for the Nasty Women New Haven show, which is cool. I am a volunteer who volunteered to organize the schedule for all the gallery sitters, so putting that together for that show and putting flyers for them out and about. And I have been planning, going through all the art calls on my calendar. The calendar, all the art calls. So there's a bunch this week. And I'm just deciding if there's actually stuff that I feel it's worthwhile to submit. Or if there's like anything that I want to make new work for, which I really enjoyed doing this week when I entered new work to the Philadelphia Sketch Club's flower show and new work to the Apple Pie Americana art show. I liked that like better than just like using old work and somehow applying it to the call. So I've kind of been just like doing more research on the upcoming calls. There's a few I'm interested in. This week, the Dallas Nasty Woman show submission is due on the 17th, Thursday. So I have to do a new piece for that because I definitely want to be in as many of those shows as possible. It's going to be like this thing that I do. And then also the business side of my life, if I want to turn art and this kind of thing, creativity, into a career. It's been weighing on me that I have to like monetize it. Like, how am I going to make money off of this? So instead of doing sketches in my sketchbook, I've had pages that look like this, that are more just like planning stuff. And so I went through the inventory of work that I have available to me now that I could sell or do something further with it. All the drawing prints that I had had made up have either been sold or donated, or they are currently hanging at Cosmic Omelette. I have the original drawing set still. I have not sold any of those originals, and there's 66 of them. And I need to scan the rest of them. Only like a third of the collection ever got photographed or scanned, and that's what I made the prints out of. I should do it to the entire set, and I want to put together a show proposal to show the entire body as one cohesive collection, which I did do at the Friday Studio Gallery with the whole set, but it was in a group show. There were 3 artists shown, and you know, I want it to have its own show, that work. So I want to write a proposal around that, and I have to actually figure out how I'm going to like hang the work still, because it's like it's in a photo album right now, and that does not translate to being shown in a gallery, unfortunately. So I've got to really think about that. And then I've got like a bunch of the fire prints left from that set. So I brainstormed where I thought would be good places besides galleries to show, to like have people actually purchase that work, and came up with like fireplace stores and camping stores and candle shops, gift shops, and like new age kind of places. And did some local searches and made a short list of places that I'm going to bring it there and say, hey, you want to hang this stuff here? It's for sale. I'm an artist. So that's kind of the plan for that. And then the Pussyfoot collection that I have, I really feel like the big work for that show, that 10-foot by 1.5-foot wide piece, really like deserves a home like in a museum somewhere. I need to like get it accepted into a permanent collection somewhere. So that is the future life of that work. And yeah, other stuff that I can monetize. Instructional videos on YouTube that I could make, and monetizing videos I could do about just like the technicalities of being an artist and where to find out about calls, or how to stay organized, and some of my particular ways of staying organized, such as my done and to-do book. So I got a whole list of different instructional videos. And then commissioned work. I'm open to doing commissioned work for anyone, but I think that my niche really could be like sigils, because I love doing sigils and they are magical working and it's totally up my alley. So I need to figure out how to write this to market it as a service kind of thing. So thinking about that. And I worked on my website more, so if you go to hrh.nyc, you'll see now under the Nasty Women tab all the work that has been shown to date in Nasty Women shows, which is 5 to date, and which shows, and then a statement about each piece. And I rearranged most of the galleries of all my art so that there's more cohesiveness throughout the webpage, and it looks more organized. So I put a lot of time into that again, and I am adding additional pages to it which aren't quite ready to launch yet, but I am building that on the back end right now, just with like my photography and with my writing. And I've renamed a couple of the pages. Yeah, thinking about that. What else? That's kind of it. Happy Valentine's Day. I went for a 90-minute massage today. Woo! That was awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Connected Touch. And no matter what, one practice that I am always consistent to is the writing a night poem. So every night, I think I've mentioned this before, I jot down just like 1-page poem in here, and I thought maybe I'd read a few here. It's just like passing thoughts through my mind that I kind of like poetically gather and throw on the page at the end of the night. But yesterday's these are all entitled. Strangers fill my life just in time. Voices on the phone, Valentine chocolates at the mall, in an ever-shifting cast, guest appearances, guests no regulars in the Heather show, but for a season maybe, a storyline, a joke of the universe, brief interlude, one-liner. I passed through their solo shows just as they mine. Yeah, little melancholy, pre-Valentine's Day blues. The day before that, I wrote, to know where to find information is not the same as possessing knowledge, though sufficient sometimes. The anatomy of a flower, word clouds of America, how precipitation cycles work. Some things I know just through the test. Others last a lifetime, cherished thoughts. Those comfort, and the ones I keep to last make me who I am. It's just a little reflective thing. Before that, Saturday. Planning is a story until you take the actions. Inspiration unpredictable. My mind makes backbends, so willful I won't. Self-discipline takes a break. Things still get done, my divine eternal in me. Possessed are we, in vocation successful. Together we stir all the ether and matter, stardust and sawdust. I watch me before my very eyes. So it's kind of nice. And Friday. How to discern. Is it something I can learn? Limitless opportunity to apply. Numbers game I want to try, but fruitless entries will run me dry. God train my picker and guide my eye. About to start to give my all. Exertion, exhaustion, watch out or fall. Pray to the black holes, just pray to the eternal holes. My part will fall into place. This isn't a race. I do have grace, am no disgrace. Curious as to what unfolds, but must learn to discern. That's more like a standard kind of poem, but that's cute. Thursdays. This is the 9th of February. A vagina is a phallus is a sperm. Is the Virgin Mary is a galaxy. Is birth is repression. Feminine, not feminist. Solidarity, I insist. My brain words hoarded, my brain works rewarded. Invisible becomes tangible when with simplicity life becomes manageable. Sexual undertones and overtones, repression leaking through my cracks. Subtlety keeps me conservative enough, appropriate with tact. My dirty, 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 pretty, pretty, pretty clean. That's kind of awesome. I don't know. I amuse myself. I really do. Wednesday, the 8th. Radical transparency. See me, unapologetically, declaring as much as I do, be it little or foolish, empty victory or cowardice, showing up, the Heather Show, for all the world to know, a history in the future being present in each day, on the record, hit record, anyone may play. So I guess I'll just stop there for tonight, and yeah, so I gotta finish another Nasty Woman piece, and then I'm thinking of entering this postcard show that has a deadline of tomorrow, but a few slow days. Oh well.